Welcome to Farming Simulator 25. Starting a new playthrough here. We're gonna be doing something a little more challenging for me. We're doing the hard economy, trailer fill limit, and we're doing everything needed. Plowing, lime, field weather states, like the natural disasters. Just gonna kind of make a playthrough to have some fun. Now, I haven't bought any property yet. The only thing I own is this truck and the trailer behind it. So, I have a property I kind of want to look at. Field 33. Not really a field. A farmhouse and a handful of sheds. I think it's going to be a pretty good place to start our campaign. We're doing 28-day months, so the game progression's gonna go relatively slow, but I'm also keeping the time scale at 6. So maybe 1 or 2 contracts a day in the slow times. We're gonna try and get a lot of our own stuff going. Want to make our farm as self-sufficient as possible. The map is RiverBend. Whoa. A little aggressive here. Yeah, the map is RiverBend Springs. And playing with an IR headset here. Kind of new to it. Kind of enjoying it. Gonna try and play a lot of my playthrough that way. Early game, depending on equipment, may not be able to, but we're gonna try. So coming up on the property here, we're gonna pass the little small drive-throughs. We're gonna go to the main driveway entrance, park up front, see if it's something we're interested in. Here we go. Let's take a look here. We'll hop on out. Okay. So again, starting out, this is the truck we own. This is the trailer. And as of right now, that is all we own. Taking a look at this property, never started a playthrough on this property. And it starts all the way over here to the east, right at the edge of Field 37 and Field 36. So I think that's going to be kind of a good little starting point. And we have access to that shed over there. This primary barn up here, which is sizable, kind of an awkward shape, but we'll make it work. And then we also have access to a barn that's not on the map. We can drive to it, but we can't sell it, I don't think. It's in the back here, behind the house. Right back here. So we have access to this. I don't know, maybe we'll be able to sell it, upgrade the barn. We have access. Sorry, I am hearing my voice in my monitor and it's throwing me off. We have access to this barn and this one over here. And this little shed, which if memory serves me, can't do anything with it. This door won't open. Merely decorative. So I like this area. Little cutout. I think we're gonna pick up this property here. Go over here to farmland. Field 33. There's the entirety of the property. All the way down to the main road. We don't get to do much with the stream, it looks like. That's okay. Go ahead and pick that up. So also for reference, under finance, we have a $500,000 loan. So the only thing I've bought is the truck, the trailer, and now the house. So the first thing we're gonna do is take a look at this shed. I don't think we can do anything with it. Nope, doesn't appear so. So, we need a shop. We're gonna go under construction. We're gonna sell this bad boy. We don't need it. What we do need is my character move. And we'll establish our little shop area. Let's start with tools. Perfect. Now this shop's 45,000. Can't do much with it. I like the look of it, but we can't do much with it. Now what we can do is we can do something like this. It's 2,000, just a little shed, but it allows us to modify everything. Well, somewhere in there. And the other thing, I like washing my equipment. So we're gonna put a little pressure washer right next to it. We are gonna need water. I think that's under containers. So let's go to containers. I don't want to go into town every time I need to fill. So we're gonna put one of these here. We'll fill that up. Also, I know we could get away with the barrel. I don't like the look of the barrel. So we're gonna use one of these hydrants. I'm thinking one of these too. I like yellow. Yellow looks good. Okay. Little shop area. Eventually we'll expand our tank. And eventually we'll add some lights. I think that's pretty much it for the shop area. Keep getting caught in that tree. The other thing, our farm has no means of income. So, we're gonna go in, and we're gonna start off with a greenhouse. $9,000 to get our first one. We'll set it right here. And what we're gonna add is these little screens. What this will do, this will tell me what the greenhouse is doing as I drive by. And we'll check that out in a minute. Let's run over here and check out the greenhouse. So that screen, I could have centered it better. That's okay. Next time. Oh, open the door. There we go. Nothing. So, eventually I'm probably going to do a greenhouse for everything. We'll see. Start small. We'll just start with chilies. The first thing there. Go ahead and activate that. And we'll leave it on storing so we can take care of them. Uh-oh. Look pretty dead. That's because we have no water and no chilies. So, let us head to the store and buy our first little bit of equipment. Try and get a cheap tractor, a little water trailer for the chilies. As of right now, we'll use this trailer to maintain our pallets. Put this in the corner. Alrighty, let's head to the store. Again, we'll go out the main driveway. And I think we'll take the ferry. Because if I'm not mistaken, the main ferry starts on our side of the map. I would like to pick up a forklift. I think that's realistically the only piece of equipment we need, but that might be expensive. And I'd like to pick up a tractor that will allow us to expand. Besides, I think a tractor will be more practical when we start to grow the farm. Look at that, there's the ferry. And park. Uh-oh. There we go. Wonder. That one. Got it. Kind of a nice little ferry. I haven't put very much of the big equipment on it, but we'll see what it can fit. I wish I could move my mirror. If I could do that, I think I would stay in the cab more as far as views go. But unfortunately, not the case. Alrighty. Here we go. And I know the equipment spawns in the parking spots, kinda. So we're gonna park across the way, not blocking the driveway. There we go. Alrighty, let's see what kind of equipment they have on sale. That's not a bad one. 49,000 does go up to 260. Take a look. This one has the 260. Don't know if we can really beat that. That would be a nice little starter. Let's see. Let's see if we have anything cheaper here. Start with small tractors, which I would guess that one's a medium. Nope, it's right there. Right? Oh no, the 900 probably is a medium tractor. Am I missing it? I wonder. 500. You go up. No, it's not that one. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna start real small though, because there's the farm all for 30,000. But it is 2 will. I wonder. I put definitely want wide angle. Wheel weights, no. Reverse driving, no. Actually, nah, we don't need it. Wheels are fine. Beacon light, doesn't matter. DPS. We can add it later. Yeah. Flap exhaust. Do that one. No. Fenders, normal short. Those are more, huh? Faded? Oh, faded. Normal short. We'll leave it there. We'll spend the extra money. Make it look a little nicer. Front grille. Exhaust. Yeah. We'll allow for the cooling. Exhaust grid. Nah. Warning signs. Nope. Light halogen. Oh, definitely LED. Shit. But no front loader. Yep. Nope, we're not gonna do it. I don't want to buy a bunch of equipment. So, we will. We'll start down here. We'll just leave it for the 95 horse. All we need. Don't need any custom wheels. At the bare minimum, we're gonna run with a canopy. Cab. We'll do the canopy. Try the cab later. Exhaust. Chrome would be nice. Yeah, we'll do it. Front weight, most definitely. And then front loader attachment. We'll go with quick. We'll buy that one. Okay. Quick here. Main color. Go with case. Make it all match. Design color. Yep, there we go. Or should we do it white? Oh, whoa. Wrong one. That'll probably look better. Bye. And then last but not least, pallet forks. And then we need to get water to the greenhouse. We're gonna need a tank. Barrel. And we're doing pretty good on the money. So I think we will start with this one. But gotta be chrome. There we go. Perfect. I don't want anything too big. Greenhouse only holds 10,000 liters. So this is 6. There we go. Let's look at our new equipment. I guess it's the beige. Alright. We'll stop off at this store. Oh. A little cold. And we'll repaint that. And then we'll come back for the pallet forks. Okay, hold on. Try again. Didn't expect it to turn that sharp. There we go. Here. Well, didn't cost anything. Perfect. That looks way better. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. Get this on the ferry. Done back. We'll hook up the truck and the trailer. We'll make one trip across the river. Alrighty, welcome back to the farm. I think we're gonna start by filling up a greenhouse, checking in on it. And then I do remember, got to fill up that tank. Okay. While that fills up, we'll order our first tank. Diesel. 92.50, which is weird. It should just say fuel. But that's alright, because this truck, clearly not diesel. Kind of a problem. We're just going to assume Bluetooth. Yep. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There we go. 60/50. Cost 60 bucks. Not too bad. Alright. Take a look. Oh man. Even all sorts of a mess. That offloads. I need to go close this door. There we go. So now, we can see the water level. And then as the chilies come in, they'll be alphabetized. The water will drop down. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and top this off, and we'll park the trailer. Little generator. Got a press, water container, oil, fuel, different oil, drill press, battery charger. Nice. Don't really need a wagon wheel. That's cool. Got our pressure washer. Oh man, taking some time. 2%. That's the other thing. We need to add one more. Construction. Tools. Our monitor. Or canister. There we go. It'll help me keep an eye on it. Alrighty. Shouldn't take a whole barrel. There we go. We'll go ahead and top it off before we park. Might as well. There we go. And then I think for now we'll just back it up to that barn. Kind of keep our yard a little orderly. then once we get this all filled, I think we're gonna look at a contract. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Pull over here, shut the engine off, and let's see what kind of contracts are out right now. Probably knock one out. Got bale wrapping, baling, deadwood, fertilizing. Can't do fertilizing, don't have any. Don't want to buy any really. Could. Harvesting. That would be interesting. Mowing. Mowing will be fun. Let's do mowing. Borrow the items. So I don't have a mower. Probably should. Not there yet. Okay. Let's run to the store. And we will go pick up the equipment. Meet you back at the store. Alrighty. I think I did a pretty good job. Pretty centered. Not super straight. That's alright. Alrighty, we'll hop in the swather here. Oh, beautiful. Nice and quiet. Get this head hooked up. And go to the field right behind the store here. A little crooked. Oh well. Alright, let's get going. Get our hazards on. There we go. Cross the tracks. Right into the field. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, we're getting here down to the last 5%. Been kind of an interesting little ride. Getting used to the IR headset in this cab. Really interesting, because there's no real depth perception feel. Kind of having to use points on the header. It's kind of my alignment. Versus actually being able to feel how far away something is. But overall, not too bad. I know I missed a little here and there. Trying to work on that. Alrighty. Take this equipment back to the shop. Not too bad, actually. Kind of proud of myself. So I think while we're at the shop, I think we're gonna pay back some more of our loan. Well, more. I think we're gonna pay back the first little bit of our loan. Uh-oh. Vince. Good, turn it in back here. Just like that, we made 7,000. Alrighty, let's go to finances here. We have 500,000. I don't want to grow too fast, even though we have the 279. I think we'll pay back 20,000. There should be 20,000. And I think we're gonna call that. See what time of day it is. Still only 3. Let's see, what kind of contracts do we have? What would be a fast one? Stone picking. Interesting. Weeding. That's right next to our house. Or mowing. Yeah, I don't know. Do... Is that a round bale? Square bale. Do this one. We're already here. We got a little bit of time left in the day. Okay. The Valtra. Oh, this is nice. Alright, goals. Eventually we need something this nice. Alrighty. Get hooked up to the baler. Ooh, headset not like that. There we go. Alrighty. take this one. Perfect, just like that. Another $2,700. Go hop in our truck and we'll take a look at the bank account. Okay, let's look at our finances. That's what I thought. Okay. Alrighty, I think we can knock out another 20,000. Said I just don't want to. I don't want to pay back too much and leave us short. So let's get back to the farm. Well, uh-oh. There we go. That's about bad. And then we will take a look at getting another greenhouse, getting it all watered, and then going from there. Alrighty. So I had a thought on the way over. And I think maybe what we'll look at doing is instead of borrowing equipment for contracts, we can use our own. And then we don't get the penalty. We do have to maintain everything. But maybe what we'll do... Oh. Looking good. Almost got a fourth of a pellet. The water's doing pretty good. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. Mowers. Mowers will be easy for us to get into. And that would make contracts a little easier. So you have the pole behind at 6.3 meters. And it requires 110 horse. Let's see. We could run something along these lines. Or bat wing 7, 3, and 9. I think those are going to be too heavy. We could do something like this. $40,000. And then it'll also set us up for when we get our own. Use 16. Oh, there's more. Oops. 3. 1.9. 10. Problem is, there's nothing for the middle. Our tractor doesn't have a front hookup. Kind of like the idea of the bat wing. Then we can also use it around the farm. We do that, requires 125 horse. Okay, I think we'll do that. So let's grab our tractor. It should only have like 90 horse. It's getting kind of late. 5:30. Shut off the engine. About. Yeah, let's take a look. So to upgrade this. Oh. $100,000. Well, we can do that. That is going to be all our money. That is a big jump. I did not expect that. Maybe we'll hold off on that. Yeah, I think we'll hold off on that. Because it defeats the purpose of paying back the loan. So then let's put this back. Alrighty. Now we need to grab our truck, add some water. What should we put in this one? I think we need to do garlic. We'll just kind of work our way down the list. Well, those look pretty pathetic. Alright, we'll have to fix that. Need some water. Also, notice that this one has concrete. We'll need to fix this. Construction. Go into the ground. Just do this immediate little area. Perfect. There we go. Just so everything matches. Okay. Go grab our truck. Uh-oh. Left the lights on. There we go. Perfect. Don't want a dead battery in the morning. Alrighty, and just like that, I think we will call that a day. Thank you for coming along for the ride. I think next month we'll worry about our greenhouses. Probably try and knock out some more contracts. And we'll look at paying down this loan a little bit. So, till next time, thank you.